depending on your location. My name still remains your sister Lady B. You are all welcome back to my YouTube channel. Merry Christmas in advance. Oh, I can feel it in the air. It's really, really everywhere. Go to the streets, to the shops. You will see a lot of decoration. It has a really different environment and fragrance and whatever you can think of. Everywhere look beautiful. I believe where you are is also looking beautiful. So you are welcome back. Let's just dive into what we have today. Yes, today I would like to talk about finance in relationship. Finance in relationship. Honestly, when it comes to finance, it has really raised a lot of dust in relationship. It has caused a lot of damages. It has really caused a lot of trouble, a lot of problem. But it's really, really unfortunate that some people have not really even taken their time to really as in find out why is it always finance that is the cause of a lot of broken homes and when there is a kind of disagreement or divorce or whatever, it has to be related to finance. So today my question is, who should be responsible for finance in the family? Is it the man or the woman, or do you think it's a combined effort? What do you think about this? Who should be responsible for finance in the family? It's really funny that my fellow ladies, fellow women, our hope of going into the relationship or expectation is let me just go and settle. Once I settle, the man will be in charge of everything. The man should be in charge of the bills. The man should be in charge of feeding. The man should be in charge of the children. And then the question is, what is your own responsibility? Yes, if the man should be in charge of everything when it pertains to finance, what is your own responsibility as a builder, as the bone of his bone or wherever? We really have a kind of mindset that it should be the man. And that is why it's really, really a problem in so many homes today, that when a lady goes into a relationship with the mindset of the man has to carry the load, the man has to bear the cost, the man has to do this, the man has to do that. And I know that some people will not be quoting in the book of Timothy for me, that the Bible said any man that will not be able to take care of his family is worse than infidel. It doesn't go that way. And again, when he said a man in the Bible context, is for everyone. It's not really, it doesn't really mean it should be a male, as in a male person. That man, in quoting the context, it could be the woman or the man. But my own opinion here is, you are entitled to your own opinion, so that's why the comment section is there for you. But when you want to drop it, do it constructively. So my own opinion is, it has to be a combined effort. When it comes to finance, it has to be a combined effort, because when you are going into relationship, it's like this. The relationship is like you meet someone that is carrying a load, right? And you discover that the load is heavy for the person, and the person now meets you on the way and now stop you and say, please, can you help me to carry the load, because it's really weighing me down. And because now it's your own opinion, it's left for you to say yes or no. So the person is not going to force you to help him or her to carry the load. And then you turn around and look at what the person is carrying, and the person, and you said, yes, I can. And when you now help the person to carry the load, you are not going to carry the whole load, because already he said you should help me. Helping him does not mean that you are going to carry the load alone. No. The help that the man is talking about is, I will use either the left hand to carry one of the side of the load, and then you will use the other hand to hold the other side of the load. Meaning that the load is now being shared equal. The load is now being shared equal. The weight is not going to go only one side. So because it is shared equal, you will not feel the heaviness of the load again. And even you too that is serving will not feel the heaviness. And also you will observe that as you are going, that if like it's something like 5 miles or 6 miles, that at a spot you would like to take a stop, or you take a break, and then you want to stretch your hand. So the same thing applies to when it comes to relationship. So whenever a man approaches you, and the earlier you understand this, the better for you, because this is what so many of us did not understand. And when they go into relationship with another mindset of, I'm going there to ease my stress. I'm going there that the man will be able to pay my bills. I'm going there so that the man will help me to take care of my family. I'm going there so that my extended, a lot of expectations. Oh, so when you are stretching your hands, when you finish, you continue your journey. And if ladies will understand this aspect, to be honest with you, finance is not going to be an issue in relationship. It will never be an issue again in relationship, because now you are coming to help this person. You are not coming now with the expectation that this person is going to carry my load. And now, because a lot of people go into relationship with a lot of expectations, and when they get there, the expectations is not coming up, they're not meeting up with the expectations, what next will set in? You will not see that a kind of how will I put it, a kind of anger, bitterness, nagging, and all the rest of them start setting in, because already you have a wrong mindset before going into that place. So that is the essence of this video, that is to give you an orientation, so that you will unlearn what you have learned in your mind. That's why I'm rushing into that place, is for the man to take care of my peace. No, he is going to play his own role, and then you are going to play your own role. So you will not say, okay, even if you are working, you say, oh no, my money is his money. How how will you be saying it's his money that will be using? Then what will happen to your own money? How? It should be for the both of the family. So if you have to sit down and settle it. And why it is dangerous for you to be relying on the man and say, no, the Bible said he should provide for his family, and all the rest of them. The question you have to ask yourself is, what if the man is no longer there tomorrow in your life? Because you can never predict tomorrow. You can never predict the future. The future is pregnant. A lot of things can come up. Okay, look at relationship that have stayed 30 years. Look at the one that have stayed 80 years that is trending on the internet right now. This woman never foresee this coming. She never foresee it coming. And look at it now. It's just like she's still dreaming because of what she saw. So that is why it is not a good idea for you to leave the total finance in the life of your partner, or in the hands of your partner. You have to also go out there and work for your own, and hustle and bring it into the family. Because if you did not learn how to support a family when the other partner is there, whenever he or she leaves your life, it's going to be catastrophic. And that is why it looks as if when some marriages or some relationships have a kind of a showdown, it looks as if the other partner may not be able to survive it. Why? Because the other partner did not prepare him or herself for such a thing. This is what you have to bear in mind. As you're talking about the negative side of life, the positive side of life, don't forget to talk about the negative. And I discovered in life that many people used to run away from the negative side of life, and you always have a positive mindset. It is nice, but the earlier you understand this, the better for you, that whenever it comes your way, that you will not be shocked, or it will not take you unaware. That is the good aspect of it. You have to prepare yourself. So here now, when we talk about this finance now, it's really women that normally do this. So many women are not ready to sacrifice, to be honest with you. There was a time in my place of work, as in then I was still single, and women now, when they're in the office and less busy, they will be discussing about marriage and all the rest of them, and finance. One woman one day was like, I will never be able, I can never pay the children's school fees. That should be the duty of their father. I was like, you cannot pay the fees of your children? Really? What if that man is no longer in your life tomorrow? That means you will not be able to take care of your children. It might be in the other way around. Either he leaves or whatever, anything can happen. Then you will find out that you are now forcing yourself to do the things that you are not used to before. And it will not be easy for you. But the earlier you start preparing yourself for all these kind of things, that when it happens, nobody is praying for such. Yeah, God forbid. That is, even as I'm doing this thing, I'm saying it now. So many people will be saying, hey, God forbid, my home, my marriage will not break, God forbid, my man will not leave, God forbid, my husband. Nobody is saying that it should happen. But if you will prepare yourself for such a thing, I think it will save you a lot of stress, honestly. That is why when this kind of thing happens, the other weaker partner suffers a lot, because she did not prepare herself for such. And it's the women that is normally a victim of this thing I am talking about now, because she did not prepare herself. And then another thing that happens in this kind of finances, I know that there are so many men out there that doesn't want their wife to work because of one reason or the other. Is best known for them. Most of them really want their wife to be a full housewife. They even go extra mile of paying the woman. They will tell the woman, don't worry, I'll place you on salary. My sister, he's not helping you, to be honest with you. I know he loves you. I know he doesn't want you to stress out, but he is not helping you. Believe me. If you are one of the people that used to jealous those kind of, say, I wish my husband would do this. He is not helping you. I know he loves you, but that is not love. Because if you refuse to teach you how to catch fish now, that the days, the moons, everything, you are now in your moon and whatever good mood. If anything happens tomorrow, my sister, hey, you will discover that in fact, you will see the man as the worst enemy on earth. No matter the kind of money he promised to pay you, I'm not saying you should not obey your husband. No, this is not what I am saying. But please, I would like you to have a romantic talk with him. You see the way I put it? Have a romantic talk with him. Please iron it out. Beg him to allow you to be able to be doing something for future. Anything can happen to me. Anything can attack his finance. Anything can happen that you will never dream of. Like I said before, you will tell me, God forbid, I agree with you, God forbid. But what if that thing comes up? How are you going to cope? How are you going to survive it? And even that man that I've told you not to go and work, he will be the first one that will have high BP. So if you want to save him from that high blood pressure, please beg him to allow you to start doing something today. If you're not, if he doesn't want you to work because of whatever reason he has, because I know that there are men that are really jealous. There are men in their as in what they're having in mind is, once the woman starts work or goes out and associates with people, and maybe other men will start chasing her or whatever. My dear, he is not helping you. Be part of your family when it comes to finance. Be part of it. Take responsibility. Tell him you can do this one, you can do this one, then leave this one. And even if he said no, please make sure you are contributing something for tomorrow. You will really be proud of yourself. Let it not be that tomorrow, if anything happens and the man happens to bring another woman in the house, oh my goodness, the man happens to bring another woman in the house, what will you do? Do you think that money he promised that he will pay you will still be there? And even if he's still there, now there is more responsibilities added to him. You can't get that 100% guarantee again. It's no longer there. And then what will you do? Then you start crying. Then you start complaining. Then you start going from one place to another because you are not used to it. You are not used to it. He pampered you. He showed you, he called it love. He pampered you. No, don't do this. No, don't do that. He will bring a lot of house help in the house to help you. My dear, he is not helping you. Tell him as you're going to 2023, please, as you people are discussing how the year went and how the year will also begin, tell him that I want to be part of the family when it comes to finance. Take up one responsibility. Even if it's only paying the light bill, take up one responsibility. Honestly, you'll be proud that you are bringing out something. You'll be proud that you are contributing something in the family. To be honest with you, you will really be happy for yourself. And then he will not also take you for granted. The same thing with the side of a man. If the woman happens to be the breadwinner, please don't sit down there and fold your arms and be pressing food and computer every day and sit down. No, go out there and also hustle. Go out there and hustle. Don't wait for her. Don't say, oh, I have a strong woman, my wife is this, my wife is that. I understand. Okay, go out there and hustle. Anything can happen tomorrow. What if the finance of the other breadwinner is being attacked? What will the family do? And again, when it comes to this finance, there is another thing that normally happens. There are some people, when it comes to this relationship, and my own opinion, because I'm not going to advise here, I'm just saying my own opinion, so you are entitled for your own opinion, so drop it at the comment section. One thing again you have to watch out before going into this relationship is, please don't get married to anyone that is not ready to do any other thing apart from his area of specialization. This one is deep. There are so many people that once they have an area of specialization and peradventure that work is not coming from that their area of specialization, believe me, they would never step out to do any other thing. They will not. They will not. They will just be hoping. And I know you might be saying, Lady V, are you saying that we should not, as in the dream you have or the goal or whatever you said, are you saying that we should not pursue? It's not what I am saying. Please, if that your area of specialization is not available for the moment, pick up something else to do and still be believing God for the whatever future or whatever dream you have. No, you can't just fold your arms and say, no, I am a graduate. No, I was a banker before I was retrenched, and therefore you cannot be able to do any other thing apart from that banking work. It's going to be disastrous for the family. And that is why I'm saying, don't allow your partner to carry the responsibility when it comes to finance alone, be it a man or a woman. Don't allow your partner to carry the responsibility alone. Let it be a combined effort. Let it be a combined effort. Don't go and date or get married to that woman that if it is not that thing that she studied or that she's used to, she's not ready to adjust. You will never like yourself, to be honest with you, and that relationship, you will not enjoy it. This one also is really common in people that travel outside the country. And as it is now, I know that a lot of fact, 99% of youth really want to run out of that country. And then the question is, that place you are running to, if you get there and your certificate is not paying at that moment, are you going to still fold your arms and say you will not do any other thing because I must work with my certificate? That means you really want to cause havoc for your family. So finance is not something you will leave in the hand of your partner. Let it be a combined effort. And also make room for other things to do. That when your major source of income is no longer there, that you can easily hustle and place your hand on something else. And now, if you don't learn how to do it now, and you are waiting for when your big work or your main source of income will crash, it's also going to be also a problem. Don't wait for it to crash before you can start to learn on how to do other things. Start from a passive income. Learn how to hustle. Look around your environment. Find out what is lacking there. Find out what is lacking. Don't feel bad. Don't be ashamed. I said, oh no, I'm a graduate. I will not come to Europe to come and start plating here. I'm a graduate. I will not come to Europe to come and do menial job. I am not saying you should give up your dream. It's not what I'm saying. They will say, no, I'm not coming to Europe to come and do a factory work. I'm not saying you should give up your dream. No, don't get me wrong. I'm still even pursuing my own dream. But please, as you are waiting patiently for your dream to actualize, make sure there is something that you are laying your hands. Make sure there is something you are laying your hands. It will relieve you from a lot of stress. It will relieve you from a lot of thinking. It will relieve you from heart attack. Believe me, don't only leave the responsibility of a finance in the hands of your partner. Don't try it. Don't try it. No matter how the other partner tries to plead with you, the only thing you can do for yourself, like as a woman, you must not sign a full hour job. If you are in a country where you are working according to hours, you can just take up a 4 hours job, even 2 hours. Be going out, be used to it, get used to it. Then when something happens tomorrow that you don't even know where to lay your hands, get used to going out every morning. Get used to be going out during winter. Get used to be going out during summertime. Get used to it. Don't wait and fold your hands for the man to come and bring money. And that is why it looks as if sometimes the man's love is turning into annoyance. The man's love is turning into a kind of nagging situation or whatever. And sometimes some of you will be complaining, this is not the kind of man I married now. He was not like this. He was not like that. Yeah, but it's the one that told you not to work, right? The issue is when the load is getting too much on his neck, he has no other choice than to vomit whatever that you are seeing now. Because the load is much on him, and as a man he is, he doesn't want to speak out. That is another problem most of them normally have. They don't really want to speak out. They don't want to tell you they need help. Even when they need help, they know that they are drowning, they need help. They just want to carry it and be putting their head there. Why? They know that they need help. Get used to leaving your comfort zone. Go and hustle and help your family. And even if the man said, okay, like the culture where I came from, most of them will say, no, a woman will not do this for me. No, tomorrow. Because that is the mindset they have. And now let me remind you, that is even the reason most of them doesn't want you to go and work. Some of them used to say, no, if the woman starts bringing money now, she will start insulting me. And then you now decided, I said, no, don't bring any money in this for real. And then when the bills are too much for you, the loans you have taken, they are taking, at the end of the day, before the month ends, your account is running on minus. And then you will come back home. You come and bounce the whole annoyance on the woman and on the children. And because you, the woman, you refuse to be wise. You, the man too, you did not understand this. When the load is too much on the woman or your partner, she or he will vomit. That is why you complain that this is not the woman I married, this is not the man I married. It's when the load is much on him that he doesn't even know what to say again. Before month ends, the account is minus, 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 and a lot of letters are coming here and there. The man will start seeing you as a foolish woman. The man will start seeing you as somebody that is lazy. But don't forget, he's the one that told you not to go and work. He's the one that told you to stay in the house. He's the one that told you, no, I don't want you to stress yourself. Please, leave that comfort zone and go and stress yourself. Even if it's a menial job, go and start it. Let him understand that you can stand. Let him understand that you are a strong person. I am not saying you should go and maybe go and take something that is going to stress your body. No. To be honest with you, if you are contributing and your husband is contributing, no matter how little, they appreciate it in your absence. Most of them might not really tell you because the kind of, as their personality, they believe that most of them used to say, no, and this woman is trying, but the problem is if I praise her now, tomorrow her head will be going up, this, that, she will start insulting me, no, that is why that he's not saying it out. But believe me, you see that little thing you are contributing, he's really appreciating it. You are saving him a lot of stress. Even if it's bread that you normally buy every day for the children to drink tea, you are saving him a lot of stress you might not really know. You might not really know. picking up little things, and sometimes maybe he doesn't even have the money to give, and you are expecting him to bring money for food, you're expecting him to bring money for soup, maybe, or okay, he gives and you're expecting like 10,000 or 5,000, and he will come and drop 500. You'll be wondering, he doesn't have, most of them refuse to communicate, and he doesn't want to talk about it. Most of them used to feel ashamed. No, I don't want to discuss this thing with this woman. And she will start insulting me now. She will start saying this thing. That's another problem that you are creating for yourself. If you're the breadwinner, be it a man or a woman, please try to discuss with your partner. Discuss with him or her, so that he or she will not be thinking that you have and you don't want to give out. She or he might be thinking you have, but you don't want to bring out. But the truth of the matter is, you self, you need help. Look at everywhere and all over the world is economic meltdown, inflation everywhere. If you go to the shop, the things are being sold one euro, now is double, not even 2 euro, is three. They double it, three. You will enter to the supermarket, you'll be wondering, what did I do with my money? When you come out from the supermarket, you'll be just be going through your receipts. Hey, you'll be checking, did they collect extra? It's like they collected extra. It's like they made a mistake. When you use the calculator and calculate everything, you discover that they did not. Money has finished. And lo and behold, the things you even went to the supermarket to buy, you have not even collected out. This assuming that the man dropped just 10 euro or 20 euro, and because already you have something you are doing, you make it up. To be honest with you, it gives joy. It gives joy. Most of you will say, no, it's not my duty. It's none of my business. After all, I was living well. After I was doing well before he came to my father's house and said he wants to marry me. Since he knows that he's not ready for responsibility, why did he come? And you, since you know you're not ready for responsibility to help his finance, why did you agree to go to him? Why? Why did you accept to go and add load to what he was having before? Since you're not ready to carry anybody's load, you're not ready to sponsor anything, why did you go there? It's really funny that even some people, that they will be watching their children going hungry. It's not as if they don't want to bring out the money, but they don't have. They don't have. The man told you not to work, abi, to stay in the house and be taking care of the children. And then the children you're taking care of now, you are starving them. You will enter supermarket, you will see what you want to buy. You will enter shop, you see something that you like. You cannot pick it because the money that you are having is a counted money. If it is your money that you are having, even if it's 200 euro that you are making, or 20,000 in a month, at least you can proudly remove 20 euro or 20 naira and say, this is my money, I work for it. I need to give myself a special treat. You deserve it. Honestly, when you are spending your money, I know women is very difficult for us. Honestly, even when we have that money, we are still stingy to ourselves. Unless it's something that we have passion for. If not, So what I am trying to remind us is, please, if your partner is advising you to stay at home, he is not helping you, believe me. He's not. He's not. He's not. A lot of things have really gone wrong since this corona crisis and this Ukraine war, Russia war, and all the rest of them. Things have really gone down, and we still go. We still go. So why are you still sitting down there waiting for manna to come? Especially most people that are in a country that they have a support system that the government is supporting. You are relaxing. Hey, no, the government is taking care of me. What if tomorrow they wake up because of this inflation and said, no, we are not ready to carry anybody's load again. We are not ready to be responsible for anybody's life again. What will you do? What? There's something that my people used to say in the adage. They said, cousin, You cannot left, if you're not a left hand person, as in, you cannot learn it when you're an old person. If you're not born with it, I can't, like as I'm a right-handed person, that I write with my right hand. Now if I want to write with this left hand now with my age, it can't work, because I did not learn it early. So if the government wakes up right now and said, now we are no longer responsible for your family or your life, what will you do? And then it's like they are giving you hope, or what they are paying you before they decide to reduce the money and say there's no money again. What will you do? What will you do? That is the question. That person that is telling you not to work is not helping you. If he is placing you on salary, please make sure you have a tangible investment, even if it's shop, even if it's supermarket. Go and open one and put someone there. And not just putting someone there, you go to the house and then cross your leg. Make sure you visit, make sure you know what is going on. It is going to give you a kind of peace. It will relieve you stress. Believe me, you won't have a mental torture. There are times, there are things you want to do, and because already you are waiting for your husband, you cannot. There are people around you that you need to help. You cannot, because it is not your money, it is our money. It is our money. It is not your money. Don't live under the shadow of your partner. If you have been sitting down, I am begging you, as we are entering into the new year, get up from that your comfort zone. Go and do something meaningful for your life. Don't rely only on that certificate. If where you are, that certificate is not paying you, please drop it and go and find another thing doing. Go and find another thing. What matters here is money. I know somebody will be talking about job satisfaction. Yes, if you can get it. And it's not even only in the Western world that we said. What about in Nigeria, that where you are, in African country where you are? In your country, are they offering jobs? You have heard what your president said like the other days, last time, I said that the youths are lazy because they are waiting for him to create a job opportunity for them. And then if they didn't create it, what will happen? And even the people that are working, you will see them, there is no time they don't call for strike. 3 months they are not paying you, 6 months they are not paying you. What will you do? What will you do? Why are you relying on your partner when it comes to finance? It should be a combined effort. It should be a combined effort. It should not be the effort of one partner. Because when the load is too much on the neck, the man will shout, the woman will shout, the man will start nagging. As soon as he's opening the door, if you talk, or in fact, sometimes you even want to greet good morning, you will be saying it as if you are cursing him. Because already he is stressed out with a lot of load. He is stressed out with a lot of responsibility. So who is responsible for finance in relationship? That woman that is sitting down there, get up from your comfort zone. That man that is sitting down there, get up from your comfort zone. Go and do something that is meaningful to your life. Believe me, you'll be glad. Don't forget what I said. I am not saying you should start after watching this video. You will go back and start fighting your husband. You said I should stay in the house. I must go to work. It's not what I am saying. Please have a romantic discussion, like I've said it before. Talk to him respectfully. Make a lot of suggestions. Let your discussion have weight. Let him bring the argument, reason it very well, that he will understand that the reason for going is not, no, I'm not going to get this money to come and rub shoulder with you. I'm not going to get this money to go. That I am going there to come and help you. That is my duty. My duty is not just to come here and sit down and frustrate you. Let the man will tell you, no, you're not frustrating me. You are frustrating him without knowing. He might not really tell you, but it is a lot of load. That is why many of them used to drop, because the load is too much on them. They need help. Even when they know that they need help, they will say, don't worry. Please worry. Tell him that you are worried. I want to help you. Even if it's only soup that the money you are getting will be taken care of. I think you are doing a lot. You are doing a lot, marvelously good, amazing good. Even if it's only provision it will be buying, you are doing amazing. You are really doing amazing. Please, please, please refuse to, as in to take the appointment of staying idle. Refuse to take the appointment of sitting at home. Go out there and do something. It also gives you an honor. In case you don't know, it gives you an honor. It's for your own good. Nobody will come and tell you, without me, come and eat now. Without me, will you eat? Without me, I brought you from. Without me, no. The money you are bringing is not to come and challenge, like I have said before, but it is to build their home. Don't come and say, since he's not ready, why did he come and do this? Why did you come and do that? He doesn't know he's supposed to do this. He doesn't know he's supposed to build a house before coming. He doesn't. He came for you to help him. And you that is going, you that said before he came, you would have done this. Then you that is going, before you go, why didn't you also prepare yourself? Why didn't you make all the whole money you will use before going? You're waiting for someone to come and carry your load. And if it is not part of you and something happens, you just come out like this, boom, you might even fail. You might be discouraged. You might be depressed because already it has not been part of you. It has not been part of you. Like now that we are in the winter season now in Europe, you have not worked before, and then peradventure something pursue you now from your comfort zone. This now that is knowing you have not done it before, hey, and somebody asks you to come and do factory work or wherever, hey, my sister, honestly, you will be crying day and night because you will see it as a sort of punishment. You might not even survive it. You might not even survive the heart attack. The mental torture, you might not. That is why some women, when their husband leaves and goes to the other world, they don't survive it. Because the man has really finished them. The man has spoiled them with money. The man has lavished them with a lot of things. And when the man leaves, where will you start? Somebody that doesn't know how to work before. Somebody that doesn't know how to trade. Somebody that doesn't know how to communicate with people. How? How do you think you will survive it? Where will you stop? Just tell me. Where will you start? Tell me. Tell me, where will you start? Where will you start? The man loves you for real. I know. But please, tell him that the part of love he will show you is to relieve you, to release you to go and also. Going out every day, honestly, is part of therapy, but you might not really understand. There are some times that you are at home, you are being troubled, because if you're at home, a lot of thoughts comes into your mind. Once you get to the place of work, I know there are some your work environment that is not conducive, but still there's still something that makes you happy as you're going there. Honestly, anytime I'm leaving the house, the whole problem, I leave it at the door. Once I enter the office, boom, stay outside. When I come out, I will continue. You will laugh it over. You will gist. You will talk. Even attending to people, it's also a therapy on its own. And then when you are attending to people and you're hearing a lot of things, it depends on where you're working. You will now understand that this is how the world functions. But my dear, why will you just go and use your talent and you go and sit down? You are trying, I cannot. I cannot. I am telling you the truth of the matter. As a sister, it is not good for your health. Going out from your house every day, breathing another air from another environment is enough therapy for your mental health. It's enough therapy. Because at that moment, now you're not thinking of, how do I do this? How do I do that? Because if you're at home, that one is enough mental torture. The other partner that's left you at home, when he's coming back with a lot of expectation. Once you enter the door, why is the house like this? Why is this place like this? Why is this place like this? Because he believes you are not doing anything. And why you might have put 24 hours in that house, but it's not sin, because it's not bringing out any pay. He's not seeing it. It is not bringing out any pay. And you'll be wondering, but he's the one that said you should use your brain now. He's the one that told you not to work, right? But please, sis, can you use your brain? He's the one that said it. One day, that when you will have issue, you will hear it from his mouth. You won't even know when he will say it. And that's why it looks as if that some men goes out there to go and look for side chick or wherever, or baby mama. Those people out there, they are ready to sponsor them all. And even most of the money that you people that is in the house that is using, most of them used to give it to your husband. So why won't you come out from your comfort zone and go and get that money and enjoy with your family? Why won't you get off from there? Why won't you? Most of the men are feeling insecure. That is why they don't want you to move out. Most of them said, no, once this woman starts going to work now, hey, these office people, they are home destroyers. So there's nothing that they do there than to gossip. Is to discuss, my husband bought this one for me. Look, let me tell you, if you think if that is your fear, that means you don't know your wife. It's not the environment that she's going to work that spoils her. That means whatever the partner is bringing out after going to that place is what that person has already. It's what the person has already. Most of you don't even know your partners very well. You don't know them. You don't know the person you have been living with for a long time. You don't know your partner. So, because the other one is insecure, it doesn't want you to go out and get information on what is happening in your environment. Most of you will be in an environment for a decade. You don't even know what is happening around that place. It is not good now. It is not good. Think about it. It is not good for you. It is not good for you. Try to go and do something reasonable. It's not good for you. And even the children are watching. They understand. They knows who is bringing money and who is not bringing money. Believe me, they knows. They knows. They knows. And they pay attention to the other partner that they believe that is the one that is responsible to whatever. So even you that is sitting at home, that they ask you to stay with the children and take care of the children will not even listen to you. But the children understand that even you here, what is your duty is just to be a mother or whatever, or a father that cannot bring anything to the family. You might think that they don't understand, or they understand perfectly. They knows. In case you don't know, they knows. So please, I am pleading. Finance in relationship has to be a teamwork. It has to be a combined effort. If you want your partner to live long for you, if you want your partner to be happy, go and help him or her to get this cash. You will now know the kind of person you have in the house. Your partner needs support. That's why he asks you or she asks you to come and help him or her to carry that load. Don't allow the weight of the load you have assigned, you have agreed to help him to weigh him down. It will not be nice. And don't let the load also to bring the negative side of the person out, as in your partner, whether it's your husband. Honestly, when the load is too much, it's not as if sometimes he wants to attack you or she wants to attack you. Sometimes it's been attributed to transfer of aggression, because in this case now he doesn't know how to handle it again. He doesn't know what to do again. At this point, he or she might lose it. Finance in relationship is a teamwork. It's a teamwork. If you want your family to be happy, go out there and bring something home. Yes, go and bring something home. Because the ladies that will be defending themselves and said it's the duty of the man. Don't forget what the Bible said in book of Proverbs chapter 31 about the virtuous woman, even if you don't go to church. The Bible said that this woman goes afar and makes sure that her family doesn't lack anything. She was not waiting for the husband. In the Bible said that she bought a piece of land for the husband. So, are you building or are you a consumer? Don't only be a consumer. I know most of you there, it's not as if you want to really stay at home, but it's what your partner has really advised you to do. And you think that the way of showing him or her love is to do this thing for him or her. I am also, I am telling you the truth. You are not helping him or her when it comes to this kind of submission. Say no to it. Tell him that the reason of me coming into your life is to help you stand. Even if you feel doing it, I know some people will be telling me, look at what is trending on the internet now. People that are built with their husband, that they at the end of the day, what happened? Build first. You are not that person. Build first. And even if you build and it happens, believe me, you're not going to crash. Because you believe that you still have the energy to build a better one. You have the strength to build another one. But if you did not have, as in you did not go out there to go and get your own, and maybe you deprive yourself a lot of things in order to save money for him. You did not enjoy your life. You did not put on expensive things because you are trying to save money for him. And after building, that is when, if anything happens and the marriage or the relationship crashes, that is when you will start to say, oh, I helped this man to build. I build with this man. Look at what happened now. I build this man with this man. Hey, do you know why you're complaining? Because you were not bringing anything home. If you have something that you are bringing home and the thing comes or the thing crashes tomorrow, you must stand. Because relationship is not a ticket to heaven. You will stand again. You will stand. You will move on. You still have life. You still have energy. You still have strength burning. You will move. Finance is not only meant for your partner to go and suffer. It's not like that. It's not good. Help yourself today. Help your family. Help your partner. If you want to enjoy your home, go out there and work. You might not really agree with my own opinion, but please drop what you think about this in the comment section. Finance in relationship, who should be responsible? The man or the woman? Or do you think it's a teamwork or combined effort? So my own opinion is it is a teamwork. It is a combined effort. So don't allow him to go and do overtime in order to meet up with the bills. Don't allow him to be doing extra time in order to feed the family, and you are watching your husband going down. He might break down tomorrow, and then what will be your gain? That work that he doesn't want you to go, then he will start it by force, and that is when it will now hurt you because you didn't prepare for such. You have to prepare for the rainy day. Yes, you have to prepare for the rainy day. Start up something today. If you will not go to work, if you cannot work, maybe because you have little children, you can go into a passive income. There are a lot of passive income on the internet, social media you can do. Look at the things that is lacking in your vicinity. It might be vegetable, it might be crayfish, it might be pepper. You will be ordering it, and then you distribute and take back your money, and still you're sitting down in your house. You're sitting down in your house. So please, don't hurt yourself by accepting to fold your hands, by accepting to sit back, by accepting not to work. Be accepting not to build yourself. Build yourself. Be ye man or woman. Build yourself. Be financially strong. Be financially strong. Build yourself. Don't wait for your partner. Don't say, I will not be, I cannot pay the school fees. I cannot pay the house rent. What is he doing? What is he doing? If the table turns tomorrow, the question you have to ask yourself is, can I be able to take it? Can I be able to cope? But if you did not prepare yourself, to be honest with you, it will be difficult for you. It will be difficult for you. You will find it very difficult to survive it. It takes the grace of God, to be honest with you. So the earlier, my darling, you understand this, the better for you and your family. Be part of your family when it comes to finance. Now that we are in this celebration season, you can bring us one bag of rice. Say, honey, cool down. I am buying a bag of rice. You will see the kind of excitement, honestly. You will never believe it. You will say, hey, are you buying a bag of rice? That means you have saved him that 50,000 naira. You will appreciate it. And even if you did not appreciate it, my sister, as you are eating that rice, you are happy. It's your money now. Will somebody come and tell you, don't finish this bag of rice, oh, I don't have money, oh, I'm not buying another rice for this month. Haba. Even if you say, leave that in jar, I'll buy another one. It's not a problem. Please, I'm not saying you should go and work in order to come and rub shoulder with him. No. I'm not saying you should go and work for you to come back and begin to insult him and say, I can do it without you. Please, it's not what I'm saying. I'm not doing it. And I'm not going to encourage you to do what is not right. No. But please, when you go out there and catch the fish, still come back home and maintain the woman, maintain the wife, maintain the mother you are. Finance in relationship has really caused a lot of damages. Please don't allow finance to be the reason that your home will not work. I repeat again, don't allow it to be finance that will make your home not to function properly. Let it not be attributed to finance. Make sure you manage it, you handle it. Beg him to release you. Do something reasonable for yourself. Take something that you know that is not going to be heavy for you. Go. And even the people that are living in a system that the government support them, even when you are doing a little something, they appreciate it, honestly. They are really happy that you are doing something. They want you to go and do something reasonable for yourself. So don't leave the finance in the hands of your partner alone. If you want to enjoy your home, if you want to have your sanity, move out there and go and work. Go and bring food on the table. You will be glad. As you're eating the food, you will be happy. So, oh, see me? So I can take care of this family. Oh, there's a kind of joy it gives. There's a kind of relief it gives. Move out there and go and do something for your family. That is the major reason that man brought you. He might not tell you because he feels that if he tells you, you'll be feeling bad about it. You'll be saying, okay, maybe you married me because of money or whatever. But that is the truth of the matter. That's the reason for him to come for you. And that one I said, when he met me and I was not working. Yeah, but he wished that you can be able to go out there and get something for the family. He might not tell you, but that is his wish. I wish my wife can go out and work. I wish my wife can go out and hustle. I wish my wife, he might not open his mouth and tell you, but he might be using different signs to let you know that I'm not comfortable. Yeah. He might be using a lot of signs to be telling you, I am not comfortable. And because you are not matured enough, you are not a kind of, what will I say, enough to understand the sign language that he's, or the signal that he's giving you. Because tomorrow, if anything happens, you will still be the first that will come and shout. Women are always the victim of these issues. Yes, they are. And that is why it looks as if I am shouting, women, 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 women. We are the victim of these issues. Let him go and work now. Is he not the father? Let him go and work now. Is he not the husband? Let him go and work now. Is he not the man? No. No. The reason that he got married to you is to be part of that family. And not to come and sit down here and be watching. And not to come and sit down and be a consumer. He doesn't want it. Don't allow his what? Happiness to turn into anger. It will not be nice to tempt someone. It is not good. It is not good at all. Please, don't buy that idea of staying at home. When the children goes out, follow them and go out. Please, unlearn what you have and learn the new things. That once you have leave your country, once you are leaving, from that moment, you have lost your dignity, you have lost whatever you have. And when you come around, whatever you see that is nice, try to lay your hands on them. Believe me, it will help you. Trust me, it will help you than sitting down there and lamenting. It will not work. And if anything happens, you come to social media, you'll be shouting this, you'll be, yeah, we will help you to publish it. But the issue of the matter is, are you mentally sound now? The answer is no. No. Because you did not learn it. You did not learn it. The only thing you will live your life is the life of regret. Oh, I regretted marrying this man. Oh, I regretted meeting this woman. Oh, I regretted. After how many years? Because you didn't know that he was expecting you to grow like other women he sees out there, and you refuse to grow. Since you refuse to, what will he do? He will just be doing what he likes. Anytime I have money in my account, I'll buy food for you people. I pay house rent for you people. But outside that, count me out. Count me out. So, when you say, hey, this my sister needs money for school fees, my mom is sick, some of them, some of the men, they will not answer you because they want to run away from responsibility. And they still forgot that the one that advised you not to work. You see why I said when it comes to this one, please, submission should be totally out. Speak with your husband, rub mind with him. Let him see reasons with you why you need to go out and work. Why you need to go out there and do something reasonable. Why? Please, please, make sure you help your partner when it comes to finance. Make sure you work with your partner. Speak with him or her. Iron things out. Next day is coming. Please, don't be a consumer again. Don't just sit down in the house and be consuming the light and the water. Every month they will bring bills. You wonder, what did you do? What did you do? Because you did not go out. So as you're sitting in the house, you're making use of all those things, and they are running. They are running costs on your head. They are running costs on your head without you knowing. So please, once again, when it comes to finance and relationship, let it be a teamwork. Let it be on agreement. Work together with your family. Even the Bible said it in Amos 3 verse 3. It said, can the two work together except they both agree? Please agree with your partner. Let him release you to go and hustle. Tomorrow is pregnant. Don't know what it will give birth to. So that it will not take you unawares, so that you will not cry for help, so that you will not shout. Because even the money that he was paying you, you save, it will still get to a certain level. The money will finish. Money must finish. Money must finish. It will get to a certain level that the money will finish. Then if the money finishes, what will you do? You start begging people for money. Or are you going to go to the main road to go and make money? Even there now, there is no money again there. So what will you do? Please, I beg of you again. When it comes to finance, don't allow your partner to carry the load alone. It is not good for the partner, the breadwinner. It is not good. All his mind every day is thinking, how do I do this? How do I achieve this? How do I do this to tell this woman that I'm a strong man? To tell this woman, please, bros, that love you will give her, and she will appreciate it well, is to help her get something doing, something reasonable doing. That is, the love will have volume. The love will, you know what I mean, will have volume. So don't go and keep her in the house. Please, if that is the intention. I know some of you used to say, if you marry all these people that are working, their eyes did not tear. It's only when you show them the other aspect of life and they refuse to go in the same lane with you. But outside it, there is no issue about that. So don't feel insecure. Allow your partner to move and explore life. Allow your partner to go and make money. Allow your partner to hustle. Allow your partner to work. Allow your partner to meet out and communicate with people. Is therapy on its own. Yes, believe me. Oh my God, I have received a lot of calls concerning this. Please, finance in relationship, as in the contents of what the Bible said, is men and women, is combined efforts. Don't allow the man to go and stress. Don't allow the man to overstress himself because he's trying to meet up. He's trying to meet up with the needs of the family. Please, I am pleading again. Don't accept to sit back home. Don't accept to be a consumer without producing. Don't accept to be a liability. That man will one day that he will get angry or mad at you and be shouting, "What are you doing? Hey, what can you offer? What do you know? Hey, really? I don't know." Because they left you inside the house. Please, I beg you again. Don't joke with this. Move out there. Do something reasonable. Yes, because if you're sitting in the house and waiting for your dream job, my dear, it doesn't happen that way. It's even only that little place you are really getting might be the place you will get information that will catapult you to a place of glory. So please don't sit down there and fold your arms and said if it's not your dream job. This one is the one that used to baffles me. If it's not your dream job, you cannot. What do you go? You can't hustle outside your dream job. So if they come and close down the whole companies now, what will you do? You can see that this kind of person cannot survive it. It's no problem. So thank you again for watching. Thank you. I want to beg you again, if you have not joined this amazing family, hey, what are you waiting for now? Please, that icon bell is for you. Click it and let's roll together. You will enjoy this amazing family. Believe me, trust me, we have a lot of goodies for you. Please turn on your notification bell. And to all of you that has been supporting me from January to now, I really say thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. Stay blessed, stay safe. Drop your opinion on the comment section. If you think it's only the responsibility of the man to be catering for the finance, or is it a combined effort, drop it at the comment section, but constructively. I love you guys. Thank you so much. You're a wonderful people. I love you. We are more than amazing, amazing, amazing family. Bye for now. We are coming back again tomorrow, same time. We have amazing topics to treat with you tomorrow, so please make sure you are available. Share our video, comment, like. That is the only good thing you can do for Lady B. Please comment, share, and show some love. Show some love, show some love to your sis. So, once again, good night from my side. Bye.